falling, it's falling, it's falling. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Guys, I have an exciting message as I always tell you. But if you don't understand this, I want you to keep in mind the visuals and the things in this message. Someday you will thank me. You may not even remember me, but you will remember this message. You remember the visualizations. You remember the things I said. And you'll thank me. You may not understand it right now, but one day you will. Guys, what we're talking about is the seal. Now is the time after the Day of Atonement 2017 by which the two goats are marked. And what's happening is the people are marked. Those that have the seal, okay, and those that have the mark of Azazel. This is happening now, okay? It may not be happening to you, but I'm going to give you personal testimony. I'm going to share with you how it's happening, okay? Now keep in mind, for many people, around the world, like myself, in hostile environments, we suffer persecution, we suffer difficult things. You should always pray for the missionaries. Always pray for the people in difficult places like the Middle East and India and Africa, okay? Now guys, in this place, you know where I am if you follow this channel. I've gone through horrible things. I've gone through things like in the Bible, questioned by authorities, persecuted, hated, all the day long, every day, guys. It's unbelievable. The people here hate me, okay? They hate two things, whites and Jesus Christ, okay? They see whites as a source of money, and that's it, okay? And I've been here a long time, as you can see, but I'm going to show you in this message why I'm here, because I don't want to be here, okay? But as I say, not my will, but your will be done. Now this is why I'm here, right here, okay? You see this? This is what we're going to talk about. It's in Ezekiel chapter 2 and Ezekiel chapter 3. This is a symbolism, guys, of the seal, okay? We're going to talk about the seal. Now what happens when you have the seal, all right? Those with the mark of the beast will come after you. The war is on. It's on, okay? Now they hate you. And that's what's happened to me here. I've been placed in this place. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why I'm here, all right? But now I do. I've been through the fire, okay? Remember I had the message in the furnace. I'm standing in the furnace, all right? Now, please, follow the rest of this. We're gonna show you some scriptures. We're gonna show you some things. And again, I want you to remember this, okay? Remember this, because this is what's happening. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you are in the world. What I'm going to tell you is going to happen if you have the seal of the living God on your forehead. All right, now let's talk, guys. Okay, in Ezekiel, all right, Ezekiel chapter 2. I'm going to go through some things. I'm going to explain to you the symbolism in the conflict, in the war of what is going on, all right? Ezekiel 2:6, Son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with you, you dwell among scorpions. Okay, scorpions. Let's remember scorpions, okay? We're going to get into that. We're going to explain all this here. This is amazing. I'm excited. Be not afraid of their words, nor dismayed at their looks, though they are a rebellious house. Guys, the people here, it's when you have an African village against you, let me tell you, it's an awful thing. All they do is curse you, and they smile because they want money, but it's an awful thing, man. Now, Ezekiel 3:7. But the house of Israel will not hearken to you, for they will not hearken to me. For all the house of Israel is impudent and hardhearted. Now, guys, we got to do a careful study here. In English, when you read this, it's an impudent heart, a hard heart, right? But really in Hebrew, you got to look at this closely. There's two words there. One of them is strong, hazkak, okay? Another one is misa, okay? And misa is forehead, all right? So let's pay attention to what's happening here. The house of Israel, they're hard-hearted. So what this means is because of the condition of their hearts, they have something on their forehead, okay? We know what that is. It's 666. But it's because of their hearts, all right? And something is on the forehead. Ezekiel 3:8. Behold, I have made your face against their faces, and your forehead, okay, again, in the Hebrew word forehead, no, there's two things going on, okay? Now, Ezekiel is given the seal, okay, on his forehead. These other people have the mark. They're the part of the scorpion army, okay? We'll explain it, okay? I'll make your forehead a seal, okay, strong against their foreheads, which is a mark. As an adamant, guys, in the Hebrew is diamond, all right? So what we're getting at is there's a stone on Ezekiel's forehead. And this stone, when it says adamant, all right, I have another one I want to show you. Adamant means a cutting stone, like a diamond. Like a diamond cuts through things. And just, you know, kind of visualize this here. See, it's got a point to it, a cutting stone. Okay, so there's two stones that's being described here with Ezekiel, but it cuts. Okay, an adamant, a diamond harder than flint, and again, flint is a sharp stone, cutting. Okay, this is on his forehead, and I've made your forehead, Misa, your seal. Okay. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Okay, so let's remember, in Ezekiel 2 and Ezekiel 3, we have these two foreheads, right? One of them is because of their rebellious hearts. They have a mark on their forehead. And Ezekiel is given a mark against them. This is the war that's going to go on, guys. If you don't have this happening, you will have it someday. And you will remember this message. You will remember me doing this over and over, okay? And God will remind you of this flint, of this cutting stone, to cut against this wicked locust army, okay, that's going to come against you. Now, let's look at Revelation 9. Revelation 9 gives us these two armies. And there came out of the smoke of locusts upon the earth, and it was given them power, or a sting, okay, as scorpions on the earth. So we saw in Ezekiel the scorpions, all right? Scorpions and briers, right? Well, we also have this in Revelation 9. But the sting cannot sting those men which have not. They can only sting the men which have not the seal of God at their forehead, okay? But what's happening is there's a conflict, all right? There's two wars, there's two armies, okay? And again, let's look at this word. In the Hebrew, you got to study, guys. You got to study the scriptures. This one word, forehead, in the Hebrew, Misa. We're going to look at some examples. Jeremiah 3:3. Though you have a whore's forehead. Okay, so the army we're talking about, the locust army, is the whore's army. I'll put links in the scripture for you. We have this, all right? Now, they have the whore's forehead. The whore's forehead. Revelation 17, upon her forehead was a name written. Mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots, abominations of the earth. Okay? So that is what's on their foreheads. These people that will come against you. All right? Now, I also just want to explain as well where the conflict is arising. Okay? When we have these things. Now, again, this word, Misa, forehead, it appears in Exodus 28 and 36 through 38. And you shall make a plate of gold, and grave upon it, okay, like the engravings of a signet, seal, okay, engrave something, all right, on a signet, and that is holiness, Kodesh, of the Lord, Yahweh, okay, so Kodesh, Yahweh, on a plate of the crown, okay, and thou shalt put it in blue lace, that it may be upon the mitre, or the crown, okay, and it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, Misa. Okay, so again, we have an engraving, and this is what the Lord said to he who overcomes, I'll write upon him the name of my God. Here, Kodesh, Yahweh, Yod He Vav He. So, Kodesh, Yod He Vav He is written on Aaron's forehead, right? As the seal, as a mark, okay? Now, we know that there are those sealed as first fruits. But in Revelation 22, the whole bride will see his face, and his name shall be on their foreheads. Okay? So guys, however it works, who cares? What I'm telling you is the war is happening. It's happening for me every day. It's going to happen to you, trust me, one way or another. This will happen, the thing I'm describing. The conflict between the seal that you are given, okay, and the mark of the beast that is going forth, all right? Now, guys, the Day of Atonement has happened, all right? And that's when the 2 goats are marked, okay? Now, what's happening is, there's people that will never repent, okay? There's people that they'll never receive the gospel, just like it told Ezekiel. They'll never listen to you, man. All right? But there's others in the valley of decision, okay? There's a great harvest coming. But what I'm getting at is the function and operation of the seal, okay? There's a seal of living God on the forehead, okay? And it was given to Ezekiel as a flint, as a diamond, to cut, okay? And God taught me this here. I'm like, why am I here? This is a horrible place, okay? I had to learn how to cut through the faces, the words, the deception, the witchcraft, okay? Now, the witchcraft, the mother of harlots, is also described in Nahum chapter 3. In Nahum chapter 3, it talks about her. I have 2 videos I really want you guys to watch, okay? The seal and the mark, Azazel, the Day of Atonement, okay? That's one of them. The other one I really want you to watch is Nahum chapter 2 and Joel 2, okay? This is the army. And this is the things that I've been talking about for years, guys, and now they're happening, all right? And they're going to happen to you. But what happens is you have this woman described in Nahum chapter 3, okay? It's also the locust army, which is actually the 3rd video. I really want you to watch so you know the 5th trumpet is the locust army. Then it says, Ethiopia and Egypt are her strength. Put in Libya are her helpers. Guys, that's why I'm here. I'm in some of the worst harlot places on earth. The witchcraft, the darkness, the false religion. There's many false religions that have come from this nation, okay? Some of the worst ones on the face of the earth. That's why I'm here, all right? And you're a witness and testimony against them. But I want you to remember this stone, okay? I want you to remember Ezekiel. He had this flint. And it also, we can see this in Revelation 9, the scorpions, okay? Ezekiel talked about this. So guys, thanks for watching. Please watch these other videos. Again, we're going to have more and more on this army. These are commands. This is the most critical thing for you to understand. It's an army. It's a fight against Babylon, all right? Now, you may just be an innocent person and just go about your day, but I'm telling you, the war is on, okay? I'm telling you, the locust is about to come. You're going to see. So, guys, thanks for watching. Please watch all these messages. To Isos Christus be all the praise, honor, and glory for his soon coming, forever and ever. Amen.